Israeli jet struck Beirut's southern suburbs Sunday after issuing a warning about an hour earlier, marking the third Israeli strike on the area since a ceasefire took effect in late November. According to Associated Press, a huge plume of smoke billowed over the area after the strike. There were no immediate reports of casualties. In the warning, the Israeli military said that it was targeting Hezbollah facilities in the Hadath area and urged residents to move at least 300 meters from the site before the strike. 2 warning strikes followed. Fighter jets were heard over parts of the Lebanese capital before the strike near the Al-Jamous neighbourhood, where gunfire was shot into the air to warn residents and urge them to evacuate, as families fled in panic. During the last Israel-Hezbollah war, Israeli drones and fighter jets regularly pounded the southern suburbs, where Hezbollah has wide influence and support. Israel views the area, where it has assassinated several of Hezbollah's top leaders, including Chief Hassan Nasrallah, as a militant stronghold and accuses the group of storing weapons there. Sunday's strike follows 2 earlier attacks on the capital's southern suburbs, the first taking place on March 28, when Israel also issued a warning, and the second on April 1, when an unannounced strike killed 4 people, including a Hezbollah official. The leader of Lebanon's Hezbollah group, Sheikh Naim Kassem, has recently warned that if Israel's attacks on Lebanon continued and if Lebanon's government doesn't act to stop them, the group would eventually resort to other alternatives. Kassem also said that Hezbollah's fighters won't disarm as long as Israeli troops remain in southern Lebanon and the Israeli Air Force regularly violates Lebanese airspace. Under the US-brokered ceasefire that ended the 14-month Israel-Hezbollah war, Israeli forces were supposed to withdraw from all Lebanese territory by late January, while Hezbollah had to end its armed presence south of the Litani River along the border with Israel. Earlier on Sunday, a drone strike killed a man in the southern Lebanese village of Halta, according to the health ministry. In a post on X that included footage of the strike, the Israeli military said that it had targeted a Hezbollah member, where he was working to rebuild Hezbollah's terrorist capabilities in the area. Israel's near-daily airstrikes have killed scores of people, including civilians and Hezbollah members, in southern and eastern Lebanon since the US-brokered ceasefire went into effect, saying it targets Hezbollah officials and infrastructure. Israel says it's targeting Hezbollah holdouts in southern Lebanon. The Lebanese military has gradually deployed in the country's southern region, and Beirut has urged the international community to pressure Israel to stop attacks and withdraw its forces still present on 5 hilltops in Lebanese territory. Pakistani troops have fired on India's line of control in Jammu and Kashmir. The Indian news agency PTI reported this, citing sources. It was noted that the firing on the border was recorded in Tutmari Gali and Rampur districts. According to sources, Indian Army personnel responded with small arms fire. Some social networks say that Pakistan faced heavy losses at the LOC, with multiple posts being dismantled across various locations. 5 days after the terrorist assault, in which gunmen killed 26 civilians, India has not officially identified any group as having carried out the massacre, and it has publicly presented little evidence to support its claim that Pakistan was behind it. The Pakistani government has denied involvement. There are clashes of these two countries. A military confrontation between India and Pakistan, both armed with nuclear weapons, runs the risk of rapid escalation that could be difficult to contain. But India is largely unrestrained by any global pressure to limit its response, and it has become quicker to flex its muscles in recent years as its diplomatic and economic power has grown. Pakistan says it is fully prepared to cooperate with any neutral investigators following Pahalgam attack. Armed police and soldiers are searching homes and forests for fighters in Kashmir, and India's army chief reviewed security in the region. The two countries have taken harsh diplomatic measures against each other, including closing land borders, cutting of trade and expelling security personnel. Recall, Pahalgam was a bustling tourist destination. Today, it's a ghost town. At least 26 people were killed on Tuesday in the picturesque tourist resort in the deadliest such attack in 25 years in Indian-administered Kashmir. Along the Litani River, which winds through the picturesque valley, all the hotels have closed and shops stand shuttered. The town, which draws millions of visitors each year, has emptied almost overnight. Indian authorities have also targeted Bangladeshi nationals as they tighten immigration policies following the attack in Kashmir. The Times of India reports that India has detained and plans to deport a total of 1,024 undocumented Bangladeshis, most in the western city of Ahmedabad.